Yeah, because I can't. The only thing about the secret is I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna tell you a lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth, but I ain't just gonna say no names. That's the only part I'm not gonna do. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm gonna put it out there. So it's half of a secret. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't really elaborate on who and all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But here we go with names again. Yeah, I can't go. We can't do names. We can't do names. We ain't gonna do names. Cause I gotta respect everybody's privacy. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta respect everybody's privacy. So let's get it up to 5K. Let's go, my TikTok family. Let's get it up to 5K so I can finish the story. Let's get it up to 5K, y'all. Everybody come back in, whether it's my trolls, my haters, my followers, the people that's praying for me, the people that support me. Everybody come back in. I'm inviting everybody to come back in. Sit back on a Sunday and let's listen to the story time on my situation and what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm transparent. Like, I ain't got nothing to lie about. Like, I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm gonna have to, cause I almost just got back. I almost got banned. You know what I'm saying? I almost just got. So I'm gonna have to like be creative and use my mind on this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna have to use replacement words. I'm definitely gonna have to do that because them folks. As I was looking at the screen, I seen that John say warning. I said, "Oh my God, no!" So, so I already done got my warning for the day. So I gotta make sure I use words because I think me using pew pew and the D word, you know what I'm saying, goods, messed around and almost had me up out of here. So I'm really gonna replace those words. So, yeah. But so I'm waiting till I get to 5K, and y'all gonna hear the rest of the story. So everybody that's in here right now, if you in the live, you ready to hear the rest of the story, man, listen, press the hearts, keep the hearts going, keep the hearts going, press them, press them, press them, press them. Like really, we almost there. I'm at 3. So once we get to 5, we're gonna take off. Like I got y'all, you know what I'm saying? I got y'all on this story. And for those of y'all that's new, I'm a backtrack just because y'all just came to the live. I'm a backtrack. I really don't want to backtrack, but I'm a backtrack. And for those of y'all that already heard what I said in the beginning, just put the phone down or whatever the case may be, and then listen for the next part to come up. But I'm a backtrack for everybody that's just coming in live, okay? And we almost there. We almost at 4. We almost at 4. We got a band to go. So y'all keep tapping the screen, keep tapping the screen. Yeah, everybody keep tapping the screen, y'all. Cause I'm gonna finish the story. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna even so I'm gonna go rapist. Whatever. So I'm gonna go back to the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And about 500 more K. So with 500 more, we almost there. So we almost there. We almost there. Keep pressing like. Keep pressing like. Keep pressing like, y'all. Keep pressing like. Keep pressing like. Keep pressing like. And we finna get up through here. As soon as I hit 5, we gone. And we're taking off. Okay. So let's go back. I'm gonna go back. So this all happened in 2004. Okay. So thank you so much. So in 2004, okay, no, in 2003, I met her. Okay, so we met in 2003. I was in Atlanta. She stayed in Walton County. I was coming back from Atlanta to Walton County, seeing her and this and third. Okay, can't give out no names. I was 17 when I met her, but I was 18 when I caught the charge. Okay, so I was 18 and she was 16. I'm at her house. I started staying at the house. I'm selling goods out the house, and I'm doing other stuff that I don't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you think of it, I'm doing it. She tells me one day, she like, look, okay, she had a black mama, but a Caucasian stepdad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put his name out here. So she tell me one day, she like, look, he got some guns he got some pew-pews in the closet. Sorry, I almost messed up. He got some pew-pews in the closet. So I'm like, for real? So she like, yeah. So I go to the closet some pim-pims is there. So I'm like, oh my God. So I take the pim-pims and sell them to a dude named Chuck. Well, I sell them, and he comes back, and he like, where is my pim-pims? So I'm like, I don't know, I ain't got them. Well, he calls the police, and they say, listen, we can't charge him how much you need in total. So I used some of the money yesterday, so we're back like at 230. That's how much I need in total. Stop doing hand gestures to okay, stop doing I ain't gonna do the hand gestures, I'm just looking at. So I did he asked me where the pim pims was. So I'm like, shoot, I ain't got them. I don't know where they yet. So he said, I'm gonna call the police. So he calls the police. The police say, listen, if you want him out the house, we can't charge him with theft or anything like that. So you have to go down to magistrate court for all that. Like you got to go to magistrate court. So he goes to the court. Well, he goes to the police station, and when he gets to the police station, he tells them that I was sleeping with his stepdaughter. So I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there. Let's get it to 10,000 so y'all can hear the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what happened and what took place, and then what happened. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stop right there at store. Let's get the lights to 10,000. Come on, y'all. So we at 6,000. So we got 4 more thousand to go. Stop right there, and we're gonna finish the rest of the store. So how much you need total is $230 because I had to pay for medication today. So that's the cash tag for those that people that do want to donate. It's right there. God bless 0506. That's the CA. So I gotta watch what I say, but we're gonna get back into the store. Everybody press the hearts, keep pressing the hearts, keep pressing the hearts, and I'm gonna continue with the story on what happened. You know what I'm saying? So mind you, like I said now, he done went to the police station and told these folks this. And mind you, I stay there. I've been staying there, you know what I'm saying? And at first, didn't know the age, found out the age later on, everybody was still cool with it, you know what I'm saying? So tap to 10,000. Tap to 10,000 so y'all can hear what happened next, you know what I'm saying? So some more stuff happened next, like a whole bunch of more stuff happened next, you know what I'm saying? Like it went from this to this quick, like real quick. It went. That's one of the times like my whole life went left. But we're gonna get into it, okay? We're almost there. Keep tapping the screen. Everybody that's in the live right now, keep tapping the screen so y'all can hear the rest of the story. Keep tapping the screen. And we're about to have like 2,000 more to go soon. So everybody keep tapping the screen. If you want to continue to hear the story, I had to stop the story so we can get to 10,000 likes, okay? So we at 8,000. We almost there. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. So, and for those of y'all that want to know anything else, like I'm going to explain a whole bunch in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna explain a whole bunch in a minute. Anyway, what? No, I ain't saying no 5,000. I said 5,000 for the first part of the story. For the second part of the story, it's another 5,000 hearts. So we almost there. I'm that Nana. I got you. Listen, I'm gonna give you the other part of the story. The story gonna keep going. So we almost there. We got like 500 more to go, and I'm finna finish. So hold on, we almost there. We almost there. So okay, so we're there. All right. So he goes down to the police station. He tells them folks, listen, he's sleeping with my daughter. I mean, he's sleeping with my stepdaughter. So I'm in Dixie Hill in Atlanta. Thank you so much. So I'm in Dixie Hill in Atlanta. And I didn't know that I had a warrant. So I'm at my sister's house, and I'm not gonna say the sister's name, but I'm at my sister's house, and me and her get into it because she wants to know. That's a lie. Me and this other guy was dealing with each other. He's deceased now, but I took a, a automobile for him. So when I took the automobile, he was supposed to pay me my money. Well, since he didn't pay me my money, I went and took the automobile back for him. You know what I'm saying? So I took it first and gave it to him. He was supposed to pay me. He didn't pay me. So I went and took it back from him. So I go to Dixie Hill in Atlanta at my sister's house. So she's like, oh, you got this sister's car in front of my house. Da, 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 da. You need to get away from my house. So make a long story short, she wanted some money. So I'm like, okay, boom, I give you the money tomorrow. So the next day I come inside the house. I'm like, sure, here go $300. So she like, no, just leave. So I'm like, I ain't got to go nowhere. Like, I'm not leaving. Like, I'm not finna leave. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I stay here. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was temporarily staying there. So make a long story short, um, make a long story short, my sister tells me I gotta leave. So her baby daddy come in the room where I'm at, tell me, look, man, if you don't leave, she gonna call the police. So I'm like, shoot. Um, so she's like, you gonna call she gonna call the police. So I'm like, she gonna call the police. So I'm like, so don't have to stop story time. Get to 50K. So yeah, get to 15,000 so I don't have to stop story time. So anyway, she tell me she gonna call the police. So I'm like, call the police on me. So at this point in time now, y'all, like I'm about that life. Like I really don't care. You feel me? Well, make a long story short, I step outside. I'm smoking Black and Miles at this time. So I'm standing on the porch and I see two APD officers slide past me. Phew, phew. So I say, dang. My heart started beating fast. I say, dang, how the police just flew past me like that? So then I see another one turn on another. Well, he turned. Okay, you got the front street in front of me, and then there's another street. So he turns on the other street. So I'm like, okay, they're blocking off the area for who though? You know what I'm saying? So I see the police creep down the street. They swerve in the yard. The other police they got the streets blocked off. It's like it's two of them inside my yard, inside the apartments, on the apartments yard, in front of the house. Hey, what's going on, Georgia Peach? I'm in story time right now. So um they got two of them on the yard, two of them blocking off the front street, two of them blocking off the back street. So they like, look, what's your name is? So when they ask me what my name is, I'm like, man, I give him my brother name. Like I give him my brother name, so SS, everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he don't do nothing. So I'm like, shit, I'm straight. So she come out the house and she say, that ain't his name. So they like, what's his name? So she tell him my real name. So I'm like, golly. So she like, you sure? They like, you sure that's his name? She like, yeah, I'm sure. He gave y'all a bogus name. Da, 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 da. So they run that name. They like, look, just tell us the truth before you go down for giving false information. So I'm like, man, I like, bro, my name, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I tell my real name. So I'm like, just let me finish my Black and Mile. So they let me finish the Black and Mile. I get in the police car. He like, you know what you got a warrant for, right? I'm like, no, I don't know what I got a warrant for. He's like, they got you labeled as armed and dangerous, and you got a warrant for Walton County, Georgia, for statutory rape. So I'm like, what? So boom, they take me to Atlanta. They take me to White Street. They take me to Fulton County Jail. I get to Fulton County Jail, and then from Fulton County Jail, oh my bad, say great. But so from Fulton County Jail, I get transferred to Walton County Jail. Now, I'm not knowing why I'm in Walton County Jail. They done locked up the mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knowing none of this. So they're like, do you want to take a lie detector test? I'm like, yeah, I'll take a lie detector test. I don't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a lie detector test. So they may try make me take a lie detector test. I passed the lie detector test. So I got locked up December the 1st, 2004 for the charge. And then I got convicted 2005 May 21st, I believe, if I'm right. I ain't want to lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Extra 15. Yeah, if I don't get 15,000, I'm gonna stop. So make a long story short, um, they got me in the county jail. They got her mother in the county jail because she's saying that it was consensual. Well, I'm in there, y'all, and I'm young. Ain't nobody trying to post my bond. So I'm like, I'm finna get up out of here. But my lawyer tells me, he like, listen, this is the biggest mistake of your life. Do not sign the plea. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be all right. I can beat it. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't really giving me details. So I'm like, man, bro, I said, listen, if you telling me, you know what I'm saying? If you telling me if I sign this right now, I can go home. He like, yeah, you can go home. I'm like, forget it, I'm signing. He like, don't sign it. Like, it's against, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling you no lie. You know what I'm saying? Don't sign it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, forget it, I want to go home. So I signed it. You know what I'm saying? So when I get out, they tell me all these stipulations. Like they telling me you got to be 1,000 feet from here. Like even my employment got to be 1,000 feet from a school, church, daycare, park, or anywhere where school children congregate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, are y'all serious? Because I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So there's a school on every corner. There's churches everywhere. Like I'm in the South. So I'm like, where am I gonna stay at? So I'm like, you know what? They got me messed up. Like, remember now I'm young. So I'm like, I'm not registering nothing. They got me messed up. So I hit my auntie. Um, does that include libraries? No, it don't include libraries, but it do include parks, recreation centers, churches, uh, schools, parks, daycares, churches. That's it, really. You know what I'm saying? But that includes even for my employment. I'm just trying to make sure I got it right so I can tell y'all the truth. So anyway, I call my auntie. She in Chicago. So I'm like, auntie, I'm finna come up there with you. So she's like, what about your probation? What you gonna do about that? I'm like, man, forget them folks. Like, I'm not studying them folks. I'm up. So she like, all right, bet. Now, before I leave Georgia, I go and I miss some of your are you not allowed to live close to school, parks, etc.? Correct. So anyway, I, I, before I leave Georgia, I'm like, I'm not leaving Georgia empty-handed. So I go take a, and I go to some people houses. You know, I do some boom. You know what I'm saying? So just to put it up through there. So when I get through there and I'm going through these houses, I mess around there and I find some pimpins. So I'm like, oh man, so I'm gonna take these pimpins to Chicago with me. So I got a duffel bag. I know I had no lie, I had two PlayStations. I remember I had two PlayStations. I think I had a GameCube and I had like six pimpins. You know what I'm saying? So I got six pimpins. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna go. So she get me the ticket. She send me the money. I get the ticket. I sell the PlayStations. I sell the GameCube, and I go to Chicago. So I'm in Chicago, y'all. I'm up there with pimpins. You know what I'm saying? So pause B. Yeah, let's just everybody stop tapping the screen. I see that. So let's get to 20K because I gotta tell y'all what happened in Chicago. So tap the screen so y'all can find out what happened in Chicago. Listen, tap the screen right now. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's get to 20,000 so I can finish this story for y'all. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, because I'm gonna tell y'all how I end up coming back and you know what I'm saying? Everything that happened up in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Stud 51? What's happening? What's up, Stud? What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? Is this a in the past story? Yeah, this is a in the past story, but we're gonna go from the past to the present. You get me? So just hang with me. It's a good story. Like, it's a good story. Cause we gotta really get to what happened and what I did while in Chicago. Like how I got apprehended and everything. You know what I'm saying? What I was up there doing and all type of stuff. So we're gonna pause at the good part because Chicago is like, I'm not gonna say it's like one of my star moments in life, but that's when I was out through there, y'all. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I was up through there. Like I didn't have a care in the world, like whatsoever. But let's tap it all the way to 20,000. I'm gonna pause the story. For those of y'all that want to hear the story, everybody just tap their screen so I can finish the story and I can tell you what happened. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on getting into it. Then we're gonna come from the past all the way to the present. We're gonna keep getting into it. So keep tapping the screen, keep tapping the screen. Everybody keep tapping, tapping. Get it up to 20,000. Get it up to 20,000. And once I get to 20,000, we're gonna finish the story. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little bit more ways to go. No, we got like, okay, we got 2,000 more to go. So everybody tap, 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 tap as fast as you can, tap as fast as you can, tap, 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 tap. Come on, tap. So I can really tell y'all what happened. I'm gonna pause the story. We're in Chicago, y'all. That's where we at right now. I done went to Chicago. So Chicago is like the story. You know what I'm saying? Of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that took place. So we almost there. We're almost there. We got like 700 more to go. Come on now. 600 more to go. 500 more to go. 500 more to go. 400 more to go. 300 more to go. 200. 300 more to go. 200 more to go. Okay, we made it. So I get to Chicago. Now, mind you, I've never been to Chicago in my life. I'm a boy from the South. I'm country. So I'm thinking, oh, I didn't see the call. I didn't see the call, Freedom. But I'm going to call you back soon as I get off live. So, mind you, I'm a boy from the South. Went to Chicago. And, you know, I'm thinking like, I can handle this. Well, when I get up there, mind you, my auntie is She's gang related. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but she's gang related. So up there they have rules, like there's certain, like they organize up there. So again, I'm up there and I'm selling goods. You feel me? So I'm selling goods and everything's fine at first. Well, one night we out there and they call it the block. So I'm out there on the block and I'm out there with my cousins. You know what I'm saying? We're the only ones out there, supposedly. Well, while we out there, two guys walk up to us. Never forget. They walk up to us like, man, hey Joe, who y'all is? So I'm like, shoot, we sunshine nephews. She like, well, they like, well, you ain't got no business being out here, this, that, and third. Y'all need to get off around here. So I'm like, man, you know, in my mind, I'm like, y'all can't tell me nothing. Like, I'm like, I ain't gotta leave nowhere. Well, they leave and then they come back. When they come back with like four other guys. So they didn't say nothing. Like they didn't even talk. They walked straight up on us, start jumping on us. So I'm getting jumped on. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting jumped on. I'm getting jumped on. So I'm getting jumped on. They beat us real bad. Then, you know, we got up and then we left. So in my heart, I'm like, man, they just tried me. I gotta get some get back. You feel me? Like, ain't no way that just got beat up like this. Like, ain't no way. And some auntie like, look, just let it go, BB. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to my peoples and they gonna handle it. I'm like, man, forget handling that. I'm like, I'm not what you is. So they not gonna sit right here and look out for me. She like, no, BB, this is not, well, that's not how it goes up here. You just need to let me handle it. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let her handle nothing. You know what I'm saying? So remember the pimpions? So I had pimpions hidden. So I go get the pimpions, you know what I'm saying? So this is like 4 nights later, you know what I'm saying? So it was a girl up there, her name was Sheikah. It was Sheikah and Samantha. So I'm like, look, y'all know where these dudes be hanging at? They're like, yeah, we know where they be hanging at, this, that, and third. One of them up there in the apartment building. So I'm like, shoot, how can I get to the apartment building? She like, well, he know me, so he'll buzz me in. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, have him buzz you in. So I give her $200. I'm like, look, have him buzz you in. And when you get up there, buzz me in. You feel me? I said, but I said, when I knock on the door, you know what I'm saying? Make sure. What's going on?
Did you come to your shower yet?
No. You want me to do it for you?
Yeah.
I got you.
You ain't gonna copy you?
Oh, I did that. I did. I've already done that. I sent the text.
You copy me?
Yeah, and I put in the text.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So what side of Chicago was you on? So I stayed on 65th and Walcott, but I sold goods on Wilson and Sharon. You know what I'm saying? So I even got locked up in California, BB side, Division 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really in Chicago. Like, I'm not one of them people that just capping. I was on 65th and Walcott. We stayed out south. We used to go out west to K-Town. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it goes, boom. Mind you, I tell her, I'm like, look, I gave her $200. He buzzed her in. I'm like, when you get buzzed in, buzz me in. I'm gonna knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm gonna knock on the door. So I said, when I knock on the door, I say to let me know that everything okay. The code word gonna be big ones. You know what I'm saying? I said, but you make sure you open the door. So she's like, okay, cool. I'll make sure I open the door. So she get buzzed in. I'm waiting outside the building. I wait a little bit. I press the buzzer. She buzzed me in. So I'm coming up the stairs, going to the stairs. I get to the door. I never forget the door number. It was 203. I get to 203. So I wait. I'm listening. I hear them in there talking. I'm listening. So mind you, I got the pum on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening. I'm there for like 5 minutes listening. So then I hit the door. Boom, 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 boom. So he like, who is it? I hear her say, shoot, it must be big ones. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, everything okay. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing happened. So he comes to the door, opens the door. As soon as he opens the door, I put the pew straight in his face. So he bags up. Man, bro, what this is, man, you can have everything, da-da-da. So I'm like, I don't want your money. I'm like, you don't remember you jumped on me? So I hit him with the pew. Boom. So when I hit him upside his head, blood started gushing out. So I'm like, man, I said, you beat me? Boom, hit him again. Well, when I hit him the third time, y'all, boom, the pew slides, it comes out my hand some kind of way and slides across the floor. I look at the pew. He look at me. He look at the pew. We lock back eyes. and we both start trying to get to the pimp pimp. So we both trying to get to the pimp pimp. It's so crazy. I'm dragging him by his leg and trying to get on top of him. So we crawling, and trying to get to the pimp pimp. He hit me a couple times because we're trying to fight to get to the pimp pimp. So I get to the pimp pimp first. When I get to the pimp pimp, he's trying to jump. Well, yeah, he's trying to jump up off me. You know what I'm saying? When he jumps up off me, I turns around and bow, bow. I hit him. Well, he holds his side. Oh man, I'm being hit. So I'm like, oh man, dang, I just hit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never really hit nobody. So I'm like, oh dang, I gotta go. So she, before I can, as soon as the bow, bow hit, she jumps out. You know what I'm saying? Send me pim pim. So she runs out the door. She's gone. So I'm behind her. So I'm running down the staircase. Running down the staircase. I come out the back alleyway. I'm running. I get all the way to where the train at. So they had the red line. So I get all the way to where the red line at. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. Whew. So I'm like, everything cool. You know what I'm saying? So I get on the train and like everything was cool that night. You know what I'm saying? Well, like 2 days later, I go back up north. So I'm like, shoot, everything cool. Ain't nothing going on. Well, people are telling me, yeah, the red line's dangerous. So people are telling me that, like, look, they call me ATL. They never call me by my real name. They call me ATL or they call me Big Country. So they're like, ATL, boy, homicide riding around looking for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they say, homicide riding around looking for you. So I'm like, what? So y'all know what that is. So I'm like, for what? They're like, man, I don't know, but they looking for you. Like, I'm like, they know my name? They're like, no, they don't know your name, but they sing ATL. That's all they got is ATL. So I'm like, oh my God. Now, boom, here comes the part two of the story. So I'm laying low a little bit, like I'm laying low, but mind you, the person that I pow is affiliated. You know what I'm saying? So now I got other people. So I got other people basically telling me that those people affiliated want me, right? So I'm like, golly, so I can't sell no more goods. I mean, I'm selling goods, but I'm not selling how I used to be because I'm basically like trying to avoid the traffic. Like I'm trying to avoid them and I'm trying to avoid the police. You know what I'm saying? So one night, I'm up there. My auntie tell me stay at the house. I'm like, man, I'm not staying in this boring house. Like I've been in the house all day. So when she left, me thinking I know it all, I come right behind her. I jump on the red line. Phew. I'm back up north. I'm hanging out. I'm outside, y'all. Nobody can't stop me. I'm outside. But mind you, I'm outside and I got the pew pew with me. Because I know some people want me, you know what I'm saying? So I got the pew pew with me, you feel me? Well, I'm coming, I'm coming down Wilson and Sheridan. And I see the guy and he look and then he duck off into the alley. So I'm like, why did he just do that? But in my mind, I'm like, he don't want these problems. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He don't want these problems. So I go to walking. I'm walking past the alleyway. And as I walk past the alleyway, he comes out the alleyway. He got like his pum pum was big. So I'm like, oh man. So I try to run past him. He goes to firing off. Wow, wow. Oh yeah, I gotta pause. I gotta pause. I'm gonna pause. We gotta get 35. So y'all, let's come on. Let's do it again. Run it up, cause the story finna get good. This is when stuff start getting real. This is the part where, whew, this is when it gets crazy. Yeah, I gotta catch my breath. Cause this is when it got a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like the interesting part of the story. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind y'all, I've already done told y'all what's going on. I told y'all I don't went on the run from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the run. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? He's sharing a story. Old news time has been everything, whatever. So I'm yeah, this is old stories, but we're gonna get into my present and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So whew, I gotta take a breath. So let's keep tapping the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. We're trying to get 35. Let's get 35 so I can finish my story. I really want to plan on telling no story, but y'all done made me feel a little bit. I really want to plan on telling no story, but y'all done made me feel a little bit upbeat. You Feel me? Oh, I thought I was about to get another one. So for those y'all who haven't done it yet, please follow me. Please follow me. If you haven't done it yet, this is story time. We're almost there. We at 28. We're trying to get 35,000 likes. And I'm gonna continue the story. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, please, 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 please tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, so I can finish the story and let y'all know what's going on. We at 28. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We almost at 30, and then we got 1,000. We almost at 30. We almost at 30, y'all. So tap faster, tap faster, tap faster. We can do it. Yeah. So, I gotta come out of this coat because I don't start sweating. Oh man, thank you for the gift. Thank you for that. I don't start sweating. I tell these stories, it start making me sweat because I got to be active and I got to tell the truth. So I got to come out. I got to come out the I gotta come out the shirt for this one. I mean the jacket. Whew, because it's got to get a little interesting. Ah, it's about to get a little interesting. Whew. Oh, whew. Tap the screen, y'all. We got 4 more thousand to go. Let's tap the screen. Keep tapping the screen. Y'all see I done got wet. Look, I'm sweating. But anyway, tap screen, tap screen, tap screen. I'm almost tap screen, y'all. Tap screen, tap screen. Where I did this. Good. So tap the screen, y'all. Keep tapping the screen, and I'm gonna get into the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? So right now we're at the halfway mark. Reiterate, y'all know I'm on the run. I'm in Chicago. I'm in Chicago. I'm in Chicago, Illinois. I almost forgot, but I'm in Chicago, Illinois. Some stuff already done popped off, and some stuff finna pop off again. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Cause I'm good at sharing my stories. You know what I'm saying? Now we got 2 more thousand to go. 2 more thousand to go. Don't y'all give up on me. 2 more thousand to go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Almost. 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 We almost there. We almost there. We almost. Okay, we got 1,000 to go. Break it down, y'all. We got 1,000 to go. We got. Oh. We got 600. We got 500. Oh, where we got to go? We got 400. Come on. We got 300. We got 200. We got 100. Okay, we're here. All right, so like I told y'all, I done sat right here and wrote. I was walking past the alley, and me being bad, he comes out the alley and he starts bow, bow, bow with his bim bim. So I'm running like I'm running down the street, but I'm trying to like duck and dodge at the same time. So I get behind a car. There's a parked car on the side of the street. I get behind the car and I turn around, like I turn towards where he's at, and I start doing my pim pim. Bow, 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 bow. Well, I'm not knowing nothing, you know what I'm saying, about shooting. Like I'm not thinking I'm a good shooter, you feel me? All I know is the shot stopped, right? So I look up around the corner. I'm like, okay, I'm straight. So I dip, I get back on the red line, I go back home. So my auntie, like, she hit me. She like, where you was at? I'm like, shoot, I went up north for a little bit, but I came back home. She's like, you ain't got nothing to do with this person done got pop out over here. I'm like, no, no, I'm telling a lot of her. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. She's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Now, um,
Go ahead. Is your phone call soon to be ended or you're in the middle?
I'm in the middle, but you can go ahead.
We had a complaint about walking past you and the phone call was very agitated. I was just wondering if you would be able to move over to the
Yeah,
seating
sure.
area.
I'll go over that way.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
But oh yeah, I'm being told to move. So anyway, y'all see where I'm at, so people snitch. Like, oh my God, they snitch. But anyway, I'm walking over here. Yeah, it's a Karen. I don't know. Some Karen didn't like what I was saying, and anyway, I'm walking over here. Yeah, it's a Karen. I don't know. Some Karen didn't like what I was saying, and anyway, freezing. It's freezing bad. So this is what's going on, okay? So yeah, I'm okay. I've been in jail, but anyway, so I'm back at my auntie's house. So everything's cool. I'm thinking I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, just lay low for a little while and, you know what I'm saying, everything gonna be all right. Well, a week or two go past. I go back, just, you know, like agitated. She the always still not right. Anyway, so I go back up north. So I'm up north and I meet this girl named Pamela. So Pamela is telling me like, look, you know what I'm saying? You need to stay away from up north. You need to go out to Highland Park. You can do your thing out there. I'll take you. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and third, 'cause she had a car. So I start riding on her. Like I'm riding on her going to Highland Park, right? So I'm going to Highland Park doing my thing. Now my auntie tells me like, look, she like, look, they call me BB. She like, look, BB, these folks really trying to get you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. These folks really trying to get you. Be careful. To this day, I don't know. I'm not going to assume I don't know, but only a couple of people knew where I was. You know what I'm saying? Really only 2 people knew exactly where I was. You know what I'm saying? So that's only 2 people knew. What's that? Oh, thank you.
Pumpkin chocolate chip macadamia nut.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. But I gotta get some water, y'all. She did give me a bottle of water. So, hold on. So, only 2 people knew exactly where I was, or 2 people knew who I was with. You know what I'm saying? So, one day, the girl named, I'm with the girl named Pamela. I'm at her mama's house. We're in Highland Park. Now, Pamela, she's Jamaican. So, we're in, what we was in the living room. And how can I put this? We were not sexual, but we was smoking something out of an apple. Like I've never done this before. She taught me how to smoke something out of an apple. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say the word, but anyway, it grows out the earth. Put it like that. And all Jamaicans do it, so y'all know what I'm talking about. So we doing that, and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting right here. I'm gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we hitting, I'm like, God, there's some good stuff. So we looking like in front of her mama blinds is a TV, but from the TV you can see the outside. So I'm looking at the TV, and I never forget. This is the time when R. Kelly came out with that song, "Would You Whine for Me? Would You Whine for Me?" So we're looking at that video, but some kind of way I start looking past the TV. So I see like 2 shadows shoot past the window. Phew, phew. So I'm like, golly. I'm like, I hope that ain't who I think it is. So like 3 minutes go past, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. Now, if you done anything in your life, you already know what that knock is. You know what I'm saying? You already know them folks knock a certain kind of way, right? So I shoot upstairs. She shoot upstairs. I don't even know how these folks was able to like gain access to the house. I don't know. But I'm upstairs. We got the door locked. And I'm so scared. This is exactly what I say. So she's like, what should we do? What should we do? I'm like, let's pray. So we both get on our knees and we start praying, but at the same time, like the police is inside the house. So I'm like, let's pray. So we on our knees, I'm praying, and I hear him coming upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I say let's pray. I didn't know what else to say. Now mind y'all, I'm already up through there like a rocket, and I done panicked. So the first thing in my mouth was let's pray. So we praying, and I'm not really praying, but I'm hearing them come up the stairs. You know what I'm saying? So I hear them come up the stairs. I hear them trying the doors. All of a sudden, I hear them. They come to the door we in, and they like, it's locked. So they like, if somebody's in here, we finna kick the door down. So I'm like, shoot, man. I'm like, open the door. So I tell her to open the door. She opened up the door. They're like, what's your name? So again, y'all, I give them my brother's name, right? So cause my brother don't do no wrong. Like he don't do no wrong. So I give him my brother's name. All right, so they got my brother's name. They like, no, you ain't your brother. They turn well, I got a tattoo right here. Oh man, I don't know if y'all see it. I got a tattoo on my arm. So it says ATL. So when he tries to let me, cause he finna let me down the stairs to go outside. As I'm walking past him, he said, what that say on your arm? So I'm like, what? So I'm trying to act confused, like I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what on what arm? He like, right there. So I'm like, this? He like, yeah, what that say? So he grabs my arm. He like, hold on. You're who we looking for. You're ATL. So I'm like, oh my God. So they rush me to the ground. Boom. I get rushed to the ground, get handcuffed, go down the stairs. They put me in a van. I'm in the van with like three other police officers. So they're taking me to Cook County Jail. Fast forward the story, I get to Cook County Jail. They're telling me, when I get to Cook County, no, I don't even go to Cook County Jail. I go to the 65th precinct or something like that. So I'm in the precinct. They're like, do you know what charges we got against you? So I'm like, no, I don't know what y'all got against me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I done did. So they're like, look, we got 2 unalivings on you. So I'm like, huh? I'm like, I ain't unalive nobody. Like, I ain't did nothing like that. So they had me on a 72-hour, it's called a 72-hour homicide watch, right? So I'm like, I ain't did nothing. Well, in these 72 hours, y'all, they make you go through a lineup. They'll pull you out the cell anytime. They make you go through a lineup. You got to turn to the left. You got to turn to the right. Like, these folks basically, like, try to fit you in the description of different ones. You know what I'm saying? So, make a long story short, that my 72 hours got up. They bound me over to Cook County Jail. So I'm in Cook County Jail. I'm like, man, what y'all got me for? So they're like, listen, you done beat those other charges we had you for because we couldn't get no witness and we couldn't get no assault weapon off. You know what I'm saying? No pum-pums. So due to the fact we couldn't find no pum-pums and there was no witness, we dropping the charge. I'm like, okay, bet. So they like, listen, but we do have a fugitive of justice warrant for you for Georgia. You know what I'm saying? You on the run from Georgia. So I'm like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm going to Georgia now. I get to Georgia, and they remember I told you before I left Chicago, I went and did some on some people houses, right? For them pum-pums. So when I get to Georgia, like, I got 4 of those. I got failure to register, you know what I'm saying? I got that. I also got, what else I had? A probation violation. So they gave me 5 to 3 ran concurrent on all the fumes, on all those. They gave me a year for absconding. They gave me 5 to 3, a year for absconding, and they took 4 years of my probation, all ran concurrent. You know what I'm saying? So the most time that I had to do was 4 years. Well, I ended up going to jail. Now, mind y'all, I'm already on the offender list, right? So I'm on the offender list. I'm messed up. I do my time in jail. That's a whole nother story. I do my time in prison, right? So I do my time in prison. And when I come home, I don't have nowhere to go. But I never studied the law while I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in there goofing off, getting into fights, just doing stuff. So I didn't study the law. But anyway, I didn't know that you could register as being homeless. I didn't know that. So when I come out, I'm like, dang, I ain't got nowhere to go. So I might as well go on the run. At this time, I was dealing with a girl named Nene, you know what I'm saying? And she stayed in Carrollton, you know what I'm saying? How did you get on the offender list? So I've already explained that part. Hold on, y'all. We can't do no backup on the story. Somebody else please explain to them real quick. So anyway, I don't have nowhere to go, so I started messing with this girl named Nene. The girl named Nene I met on the chat line also, you know what I'm saying? I met her, all right, pause, bro, until 55 likes. Yeah, I got to pause. Whew, I got to pause. I'm itching, y'all. Yeah, it's really the same story. So if you're tuning in, it's the same story, y'all. Like, my story don't change. It's the same story. Like, yeah, I need the water. Like, I'm about to get dehydrated out here telling all these stories. It make you eat and I don't know what that means. I know I want to be back over there by my spot. I'm really mad because he made me move from my spot, y'all. Because I wouldn't be over here like in the jungle. And I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes. But I'm doing this for all my followers. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap y'all screen so I can finish the story. Tap the screen so I can finish the story. But they got spiders. I don't do no spiders. Them folk got spiders and everything. Y'all, we almost there. We got like 6,000 more to go, and I'll start back the store. Yeah, but you got a lot of people in Monroe, like, I don't know. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm not lying to y'all. Like, I really don't like being in this spot, but I'm gonna be right here for right now until I finish. You know what I'm saying? Because in a minute, I'm gonna have to go charge the phone. So I'm in Georgia. I'm in Georgia right now. And I'm in Monroe, Georgia. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm in Monroe, Georgia. I'm sweating. You don't want to come this way. Don't come this way. So my daughter, she's okay. Like she's mad at me and she's not talking to me right now. But so you and May still. No. But me and the girl who I caught the charge on, the statutory rape, me and her still in touch. Like we talk every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. Yeah, I can leave and move. Oh. Yeah, we got 5 more thousand so I can finish the story. I gotta finish. I gotta finish. I don't want to be over here. I really don't. I really don't want to be over here. To answer your question, yo. Oh, I mean, I don't know. It depends on the state. Like, all states are different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I can't really answer that question and say yeah. Oh, it was consensual. Like everybody knew it. Like her mama knew it. My mama knew it. Everybody. So we're gonna get into that in a minute. Oh man. Yeah, I was living there. Like I was staying at the place. There wasn't no hidden secret. Like I was living in the room with her. I wasn't staying on no couch and nothing like that. Like I was living in the room with her. Them facts. Them big facts. So, oh my God, I'm getting ate up. I don't know why this woman made me come over here, y'all. I really don't like this. I really feel like these folks just tried me. My old self would have snapped. I swear for God, I would snap. Like, the old me would have told them folks, I'm not moving nowhere. Like, you got me messed up. Yeah, I can. If I stay on the side of the building, then my Wi-Fi gonna disconnect. So it's like she told me to come over this way. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the prayers. Y'all, let's go ahead and get this live up so I can finish the story. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like I'm getting ate up. And I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit. I gotta at least see where I can see. Okay, so I'm gonna sit right here. Whew. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm staying right here to the 55K. Oh, almost there, y'all. We almost there. We got like 3 more thousand to go, and I'm getting to the rest of the story. Oh, I'll show you how my life went from nothing to something. And I messed it up. We almost there, y'all. Keep pressing the screen. Keep pressing the screen. Y'all enjoy the story, but can't tap his live. Make it make sense. Yeah, well, I gotta say, make it make sense. If you like the story, then tap the live. Cause I'm getting ate up just to finish the story. Well, just to finish one of my stories. I'm listening while I cook. Yeah, I gotta. We gonna get there, sis. Just chill. We gonna get there. Cause if we don't get there, I'm gonna go put this phone on the charger. No cap. I don't want to be over here by these mosquitoes. I really don't. I got no more water. The mosquitoes everywhere. Yeah, that's because it's a lot of trolls in here. Like, you got pumping just screaming me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where that come out to. Like, at the end of the day, it don't make sense. Like, make it make sense to me. I don't know. I don't know. Like, make it make sense. It makes you feel like what the world is going on. You know what I'm saying? She has before. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you just, if she's asking, that means she's already done it before. You know what I'm saying? Michigan bully mama, why can't you? If she done did it, why can't you? You know what I'm saying? If you're asking a question to somebody else, I can tell you she done did it before. And she done helped buy me food before. So what have you done? Like, let's just be real. I can tell you the people that have, and I can tell you the people that ain't. So at the end of the day, we at 55. So back to the store. So I get out. I'm with Nene, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get out November the 5th, 2009, you know what I'm saying? So I get out, and like I said, I don't know nothing about the registry. I don't know nothing about it. Like, I didn't do my homework on it. I'm just thinking, like, you got to have address. That's what I'm thinking. So I go to Carrollton. I'm out in Carrollton. I'm hanging out. Well, while out there in Carrollton, I'm doing the exchange for goods again, right? Well, one day while in Carrollton, the girl named Nene, she's messing with another dude. And I forgot his name, but she's messing with another dude. So I ended up taking a vehicle from the gas station, like from somebody. So I take the vehicle from the gas station. I'm riding around the vehicle. It's a Kia Sorento. I'm riding around the vehicle, but it's hot. So as I'm riding around the vehicle, I see her. I see her and the dude at another gas station. So I'm like, okay, what in the world? Well, I followed them back to her grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? So I followed her back to the grandma's house. I'm like, okay, I got something for them. I get all the way on the expressway. I go get my cousin, Zay Zay. So me and Zay Zay pull back up at their house. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, at this time, I was, what do you want to call it? Like, whoop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, I'm finna get this dude, you feel me? And mind y'all, I'm young, so I'm don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no common sense at this time. Plus, I just got a prison, and I feel like nobody can't stop me, nobody can't touch me, nobody don't want none of this. So I kick the door down. Boom, kick the door down. And I go in there. Well, when I kick the door down, he go through the back door. So I'm running through the back. I'm running out the back door to catch him, but he faster than I am, so he gets away. So I come back through the house. I come back through the yard, through the woods, come back through the house. She like, I'm calling the police. Da, 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 you need to get on, call the police. So that's all you gotta tell me. I jump inside the Kia Sorento. Mind y'all, the Kia Sorento is hot. I jump in the Kia Sorento. I jump on the highway. So I'm on the highway. As I'm riding on the highway, I'm like, bro, I'm telling my cousin, hey, cuz, let me take you back home. You know what I'm saying? I done got you in this biz. Let me take you back home. So he like, man, you good, you good. He like, you good. You know what I'm saying? Deal what deal. I never forget. I'm riding, and as I'm riding straight, two Carroll County Sheriff's Officers passed me. So I'm like, dang. I look in the rearview mirror, and one of them hit the brake lights. As soon as he hit the brake lights and started turning around, I hit the gas. Shoom, I'm gone. So I tell my cousin, man, look, buckle up. I never forget, we was playing that Gucci Man Swing My Dough. So I'm riding. I get all the way to where I-20 is. By this time, before I get to I-20, I probably had like 6 police cars behind me. Like, they behind me. I get on I-20, and that's when Georgia State troopers jump into the chase. So it's like 3 Georgia State troopers and like 7 or 6 other cars behind me. Well, This how fast they police cars is. I'm riding. They ride, the state troopers ride past me, like past me, hit their brakes, get back behind me. So my cousin like, man, you might well pull over. This mug ain't going nowhere. You might well pull over. I'm like, I ain't pulling over. Well, they did a pit maneuver. The kids from Rentos spins around. We go into a ditch. They come to the car. State troopers pull me out, putting these all on my head. You don't know not run from the state trooper. When Georgia State get behind you, need to stop. Ooh, they roughed me up a little bit. They ain't really beat me up, but they put their knee in my back, picked me up, threw me on the car, put the handcuffs on me. So when I go to Carroll County Jail, I got fleeing in the Lulin. I got fleeing in the Lulin. It was fleeing to a Lulin, criminal damage of property, um, um, eluding the officer, like several different other like traffic tickets and violations. You know what I'm saying? So I get there. They tell me that Walton County has put a failure to register on me. So I'm like, dang, now mind y'all, listen, I just said I got out of jail. I came home from prison November the 5th, 2009. Y'all, I'm back locked up. I was back locked up January the 8th, 2010. No lie. So you're basically telling me I got November, so December and January, I only stayed out 2 months. So I'm going back down the road. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be my second time in prison. So I'm going back down the road. They don't play out here. I'm out that way, just not Carrollton. So, mind y'all, like I said, I was young, full of calm, just dumb, whipped. Really didn't have no common sense about the law. I really didn't care at this point in time because I was just like, who cares? But I only stayed out of prison 2 months. 2 months, y'all. So I'm back in. They done sentenced me. By this time, they gave me like a 5-1, a 5-2, and then they took 4 more years of my probation, and then they gave me a 20-5 for the failure to register. And that was all ran concurrent. You know, so like I went from one county to the other county, and that county agreed to what the other county said and ran it all concurrent and sent my black tail to Jackson State Prison. So I go to prison again. So at this time, I think I told y'all the story of how I met my ex-wife. I met her just because, yeah, that was my second time. Yeah, that was my second time. I met her on my second time in prison on the chat line. You know, on the cell phone. But at that time, I started being more smarter. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward the story. I get locked up. I come home. I come home to her. We marry. We ended up getting married. Then we had our child in 2015. After that, I went on the run on them folks again, like, cause what I go on the run for? Oh, at this time I was doing the goods things again, like I'm selling goods, you know what I'm saying? Like my ex-wife was working, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be no homebody. Like I gotta help provide for the house. So I started selling goods, you feel me? And the goods that I started selling was, how can I put this? Like, they're goods that only normally Caucasian people use, if you can drift, you know what I'm saying? So I'm selling those kind of goods. So I'm selling the goods. Yeah, ice cream. There you go. Yeah, man, listen, you was a problem, bro. Yeah, I was a problem. I used to be a problem. That's why I'm not a problem no more. Oh, I was a problem. I used to be a real problem. So, yeah, no, not snow, ice cream. Anybody know what ice cream is, you know what I'm talking about, or cream. So that's what I'm selling. So I'm staying up all night, right? I'm staying up all night. And I'm not even gonna lie, like at this time, while I'm selling ice cream, I'm doing, how can I say, I'm doing snow. You feel me? So I'm selling ice cream, but I'm doing snow. So bringing bad habits. So I'm selling ice cream, but I'm doing snow. So I'm up all night dealing with these folks. Like I'm up all night. So one day we decide, 'cause we were staying in folks in Georgia. Decide I'm finna take a trip to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying in folks in Georgia. I'm finna go see my people in Atlanta. Let them see my daughter. I'm finna take a break from all this hand to hand stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take a break. So I take a break. I go to Atlanta. And I come back. There's a card on my door from the sheriff's office telling me to call them. So when I call, they're asking me where I'm at. So mind y'all now, I'm like, man, I'm selling this stuff. I can't be, no. So I'm like, what's up? I'm like, what? Where y'all need to know where I'm at? They're like, listen, we need you to bring yourself in. You wasn't at the house. Your probation officer has put a warrant out for your arrest. We just want you to turn yourself in. We already know if you don't turn yourself in, you're gonna run. So I'm saying myself, so I'm gonna be real with you. I told him on the phone, I'm like, look, if y'all already know that's what I'm gonna do, y'all might well put on your Nikes, cause I'm gonna make y'all do y'all job. Like, I'm not coming down there. Like, nowhere in my resume or in my record says I've turned myself in now time. So if y'all got something and y'all got that against me and y'all looking for me, the best bet is go ahead and do what you get hired for and come catch me. So I take off. Phew, I'm gone. So I take off. At this time when I take off, where I go? Oh, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I move from, I leave the spot from Folkestone, but mind y'all now, I'm selling, I'm selling ice cream. So I go down there and I'm doing the same thing. So I'm doing it from Jacksonville, Nassau, and Folkestone, Georgia. Okay. Now, mind you, at the same time, my ex-wife done started selling it with me. You feel me? So we both in the game, like deep. Like, she got her peoples, I got my peoples. I had a F-250, I had a Chevy, I had a Camry, and I had a Honda. She had a Camry, she had a Tahoe, and she had a Ford Fiesta. So we doing our thing. Like, I'm in and out of traffic. I'm switching every whip. And when I'm not in my whips, I'm in the rental car. You know what I'm saying? So I got somebody that I exchange goods with. I tell him, look, I'll give you this. Just go to the rental car people down there in Jacksonville Airport and rent me a car. So they never knew what vehicle I was in. I was always switching vehicles 24/7 because I didn't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Ford Fiesta. So mind you, she got her people, I got my people. At the time we're doing our thing, me and her separate, right? So we separate, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This is the reason why we separate. I was in her Ford Fiesta one night. We went, okay, I had like, okay, the person that I bought a lot of ice cream from was a white dude, okay? So one day he tried my thing. I'm at his house. And he pulls out like a big stack of money, straight 100. He take the rubber band off and flash it in my face. So he like, man, you need to get to the money. You really a peon out here in the streets. Now, mind you, like, he been drinking a little bit, but I'm saying to myself, I ain't never been no peon. And plus, I'm not gonna lie, like, I might be racist for this. I'm like, I know this white boy ain't talking to me. Ain't no way this white boy talking to me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got something for him. You feel me? So, like I told you, he flashed the money in my face. Now, mind you, we both doing the same thing. He just my plug. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, bet. I got something for him. So I get in the car with my ex-wife. I get in the car with her. I tell her, I'm like, look, all right. So I get in the car with her. I tell her, I'm like, look, I'm finna get Cody. She like, no, don't do that. He been good to us. Who else we gonna go to? I'm like, man, we'll find somebody else. I said, I'm finna get Cody. I said, he got me messed up. I said, he just tried me like I'm a sucker. She's like, no, see, that where you go. You already doing too much. Da-da-da-da. Y'all know how y'all women is. So I'm like, I ain't doing too much. He just did too much. He just did way too much. So now I'm finna show him. She like, how you gonna, so then she say, how you gonna do it? So I'm like, okay. She asked how I'm gonna do it. She with it. So I say, look, deal with him, because he used to let me spend the night at his house sometimes. I'm like, look, we're gonna spend the night at the house, and if he leave the bag though, I'm just gonna take the bag and I'm taking off. You feel me? She's like, well, what if the bag ain't there? I'm like, shoot, I said, I guess we won't hit the lick, you know what I'm saying? Well, I wait till next week. Me and her is on the snow, stay up all night. Boom, we crash. He's there, his girlfriend's there named Dawn, and I go to sleep. Like, I crash. I pass out. I get woken up. It's my ex-wife. She wake me up. Boom, 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 boom. She like, hey. I'm like, what? She like, they gone. I'm like, who gone? She like, Cody them gone. I'm like, okay. So like I told you, I'm tired. So I roll back over. She like, and the bag in the room. I'm like, what? She like, the bag is in the room. So I'm like, okay. So I go in the room, tiptoeing that mug, go in the room, open the door, unzip the bag, put my hand in there, and there it is. I'm talking about a stack of money with $18,000. So it's 18,000 straight $100 bills on my daughter's soul. So I'm like, dang. So I didn't know it was 18,000 then. I knew it was 18,000 when I counted in the car. So I spread the money over. I show her. She like, so we just gonna leave our stuff? I'm like, man, we can buy some more stuff. Forget this stuff. So she like, all right, forget it, let rock. So I take the whole bag, boom, I jump inside the car. We riding out. I'm counting it out. Came up to $18,000. So we go to the hotel. Boom, go to the hotel. We chilling up in the hotel. I called the snowman to get us some more snow, right? So I'm also like, we need to put some of this money up because like I told you, I'm already on the run. So I'm thinking for a rainy day, like, man, I need to put some of this money up for a lawyer. You know, I've been stacking paper, but I need to get a good lawyer because I know these folks, when they catch me, it's over with. So we go to her. No. We went to a dude named Tony Dredd. That's who we were getting stuff from. So we had Tony Dredd. We get some stuff from him, and we jump back in the car. So we doing our thing. I'm up through there. So she tell me, now while we driving, who was driving? Yeah, she was driving. So she tell me, man, I don't like the way you do it. So I'm like, what you mean? Uncover. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm like, what you mean you don't like the way I do it? She's like, I don't like the way you just keep putting your nose in the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Now, mind y'all, this is a crazy conversation. This is two addicts having a conversation about who is doing the stuff the most. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about. I swear for God, that's what it's all about. So I got the bag. She tell me to give her the bag. So I'm thinking to give her the bag, she wants to, you know what I'm saying? So I give her the bag. She ties it up, put it in her breast. So I'm like, okay, she tripping, you know what I'm saying? But before I gave her the bag, I had them took like a little bit out and put it in $100 bill, you know what I'm saying? So I got that in my pocket, but she don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we get to the mama house. We gave her mama like, I think like 9,000, you know what I'm saying, to put up for us. So I got you. So we give her 9,000, you know what I'm saying? So when we give her 9,000, everything cool. We finna leave the house. So I'm like, you know, as we leaving the driveway, I'm like, what that said? She like, oh, you can't wait till we get back to the room. Golly, you acting like you just can't live without this stuff. So I'm like, man, what is that? Like, stop playing with me. Let me get that. She like, no, I ain't giving you nothing. Now I'm driving. She's in the passenger seat. So I'm like, she's like, I ain't giving you nothing. She rolls down the window, y'all. She rolls down the window and act like she just threw it out the window. Now, mind you, I just paid $300 for this stuff. So I'm thinking it went out the window. Oh, I got to pause. Tap the screen, y'all. I got to pause. I got to tell y'all what happened, you know what I'm saying? Now, all this ends up being a part of the big, huge story, you feel me? Like, the story time is going on. Like, I'm transparent, so I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, me, I'm going to tell the truth, you feel me? Whether I like it, don't like it, I'm going to tell y'all what's going on, you feel me? Let's get this 65K. We almost at 60, so we got 5,000 more to go. Y'all want me to finish the story. So, I'm going to finish it and tell y'all what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm already getting ate up by mosquitoes for y'all, you feel me? And I'm supposed to bend up, put this phone on the charger. Dang. I supposed to put this phone on the charger. I ain't lying to y'all. Oh, I'm not doing good today. I supposed to put this phone on the charger. All right, y'all, come on. Keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 60. Come on, y'all. I feel you. Listen, do what you can. It's cool. Go. Yeah, I might need to go charge the phone, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might need to go charge this phone, man. And I might just come back later on, like, well, I'm gonna give them a little minute. We're gonna see who wants the story or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to finish it. I'm gonna keep looking for you. I'm already getting ate up. I might well put it on charge for like 40 minutes, so it might give it some charge. Give it like 40 minutes, man. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I'm gonna get 65K. Whew, it's hot. Jesus, it's hot. I'm hot. Damn, y'all don't want to hear the story. No, they don't want to hear the story. We had like, mm, oh, oh, I'm tired. I know these mosquitoes won't leave me alone. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm gonna try to wait, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna try to wait. Mm, I'm waiting. Mm. Oh, we almost there. Yeah, I know. It should, but it's not. We're almost there, y'all. Okay, I made it. So, what part was I on? Oh yeah. So she threw. I'm thinking she threw the stuff out the window, right? So okay, when at this point in time, like I'm blow, like I'm all the way blow. So I turned down the radio. Like I turned down the radio. I'm riding. So I'm riding, and I'm probably doing like the speed limit 50, and I'm probably doing like 80. Like I'm sliding. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm mad. So she's like, you need to slow down. You got our daughter in the car. Da 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 da. You acting crazy all because of some stuff. Da 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 da. So I ain't saying nothing. Like I'm quiet. Like when I get mad, I don't say nothing. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm mad. Like I ain't gonna say nothing. So I pull up to the gas station because the car needs some gas. I pull up to the gas station. I jump out. I go in the gas station. I go to the bathroom because remember I told y'all I had some stuff in my pocket, right? So I go in the gas station bathroom and you know what I'm saying? So I go in there. I get right. I come back out. I pay for the gas. I pump the gas. So she has a container of food on the dashboard. It's some Zaxby's. I'm thinking she done with it. So I grab the container. I'm finna throw it away. She like, don't throw away my motherfucking food. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, oh, she want to cuss somebody out. So I put the container back up on the dashboard. I'm like, okay, she got the right one. Now, mind y'all, I'm on the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pumping the gas. She like, yeah, you always trying me. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, all right. So here we go. We finna get into it. Well, we jump on the expressway. On the expressway, I'm doing about 90. I'm sliding. So she's in the passenger seat. She telling me to slow down. I'm like, I ain't slowing down. So I'm speeding. So she like, slow this mug down. So by this time, she started punching me in my face. Boom, 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 boom. So I grab her hand. Well, this how crazy she is. She opens up the door and act like she finna jump out the car. So I ain't gonna lie to you. So when she act like she finna jump out the car, I start pushing her. Like, go ahead, you can leave. So as I'm pushing her, I'm also speeding up. So she like, help. So she gets back in the car, slams the door. Now when she closes the door, boom. So we slide all the way to the whole way to the hotel. She talking junk. She trying to hit me. I'm trying to grab her hands. I'm like, man, look, chill out. I'm like, chill out. I'm like, we're gonna wreck this car. She like, I don't care, we wreck. So she started trying, just like most women do. She's like, we all die. This ain't me. I'm sorry, I ain't even say that word. But we'll all go. This and third. So I'm like, man, you tripping. So I grab the wheel back. We get to the hotel. When we get to the hotel, I jump out the car because she acting crazy. I jump straight up out that move. So I tell the hotel man that, well, I tell the receptionist, I'm like, look, I need a whole nother room. I'm not even be in the room with her. So she like, where you going? So I'm like, man, don't even worry about where I'm going. Like, don't you, oh, she already know you finna bring one of your B's over here, and that's what you want to do anyway. That's what you've been wanting to do, this, that, and third. So in my mind, like, that's not what I want to do. Like, all I really want to do is go up through there with you and be straight, but you want some other stuff right now. So I get a room. I get the room. I wake up the next day. I'm trying to call her phone, you know what I'm saying? She ain't answering the phone. So I'm like, man, where's she at? Like, first of all, I ain't got my trucks or my car, so I need her to come pick me up to take me to my vehicles because I be having my vehicles at different spots because nobody don't, you know what I'm saying? So nobody don't know where I be at all the time. So I'm like, man, where's she at? So I'm leaving her all kind of mess. I'm like, man, you tripping. I don't know what you got going on, but you need to come get me. Like, I know this ain't what you're playing. Stop playing. Da-da-da-da-da. Come get me. Come get me. Pick up the phone. She ain't picking up. So I call John Boy. John Boy's a person that I was selling ice cream to. So he comes, he picks me up. He picks me up with a girl named Tiffany. So we're riding. I said, bro, just take me to my truck. 'Cause I had an F-250. I said, take me to my truck, man. So I gave him $100 to take me to my truck. So I get to my truck. I'm in my truck and I'm coming back down Airport Road. As I'm coming back down Airport Road, I see her car fly past me. But you know how the truck set up so you can look into people's cars. So when she slid past me, I can look into the windshield, the front windshield, and I see another dude. So automatically, I whip that big boy around. I whip that thing around the middle of the meter section. I'm behind them. I'm blowing the phone up. I say, look, I'm leaving voicemail. Like, look, I'm behind you. I already know you got somebody in the car. You better be careful because this ain't what he want. So I'm coming up on the car. I guess she peeped that it was me because she hit the gas. So we both like dodging through traffic at this point in time, trying to get it. Well, I'm trying to get her and she's trying to get away from me. You know what I'm saying? So messed around there. She stopped. She ended up stopping at the light. When she stops at the light, the dude jumps out the passenger seat and runs. You know what I'm saying? So you know me, I'm on one. I jump out my truck and start running. I'm running behind him. I can't catch him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already tired. I've been doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So my body's weak. So I only ran. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I probably ran like 700 yards. You know what I'm saying? 700 feet. And I let that go. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I get back to my truck, people are going around my truck because the light done turned green. She done left. So I said, okay, boom. So later on that night, I'm at the hotel. She hit me. Oh, I just did what you did. I just went and got my get back. I went and got my lick back. I know you was with a B, so I went and got me somebody to chill with me. I'm like, see, I said, that way you wrong, guys. I wasn't even with no B. I said, I was by myself. I said, I wasn't doing nothing. I said, that way you wrong, guys. I'm going to tell you what we need to do. Me and you just need to stop dealing with each other. I said, since you messing with that, nigga, I said, let that nigga take care of the problems. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm just going to take care of my child for now. She like, oh, now this is exactly what she say. She said, oh, what we going to do about me and you rearing up together? I said, we'll handle that when it comes to it. You feel me? I said, I guess one of us going to have to go to him and put our money together. And that's what we do is put our money together and then take it to the man. And the man will give us a deal on the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it was more money. So we got more product. Okay, so I'm like, we'll figure that out when we cross it. I like, but other than that, I'm like, man, you stay away from me, I'll stay away from you. You ain't got to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? I like, go ahead and do your thing. So we're separated, right? Now, mind y'all, we separated. I'm selling ice cream. I'm doing clear. I'm messing with all type of girls. Like, I'm doing my thing. Like, I really don't care this time. Now, if most of y'all already done heard this story about how she set me up, so I don't know. I'm going to get into this part of what happened. So one night she calls me. She said, I need you to keep your daughter. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, I can't keep her over here at the spot. You know what I'm saying? At the spot. So where you want me to keep her at? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna have my daughter over here in the, you know what I'm saying, related neighborhood. Like, we ain't finna do this and people coming in out the door. We ain't gonna do that. And then what if she touched something? Man, DFAT's gonna get involved. All that run through my mind. So we ain't gonna do that. So I said, where you want me to keep her? I said, because she sure ain't finna come over here. She like, you ain't got nowhere? I'm like, no, I ain't got nowhere. She like, hold on, I'm gonna call you back. So she calls me back. She says, what about going to Big Cabin House? I'm like, that's cool. I said, I go to Big Cabin House. Big Cabin stays in Nassau County. I'm like, cool, I go to Big Cabin House. So I go to Big Cabin House. When she comes pick me up, because I don't drive my truck or none of my cars, she comes pick me up. I jump in the car. She picks me up in the Camry. Picks me up. I had my pew-pew on me. So I get to the house. boom, I ain't got no stuff on me, period. You know what I'm saying? So I get the big cabin house. Me and my daughter chilling. Like, we make a pallet. I got 2 pillows down there. We watching TV. I think we was watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? So while she doing her thing, I don't know what she doing. I really don't care. But if you want me to keep our daughter, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So while she running the streets, doing her thing, I don't blow up. I don't say nothing. I go to sleep with my baby girl, wake up. It's like 11 something at night. She done hit my phone. She like, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, I'm ready when you is. She like, I'm outside. I'm like, all right, cool. So I get outside. I'm walking through the door. As I'm walking through the door, I see a police shoot past. So she say, no. Yeah, she say, do you got your pew pew? I said, yeah. She said, you don't need to ride with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on out here. You don't need to ride with that. You can leave that big cabin house. I'll come back and get it for you. So I'm thinking, I said, all right, cool. I'll leave it at big cabin house. So I leave it at big cabin house. She's like, you got any stuff on you? I'm like, I ain't got nothing on me. I'm like, all this is at the spot. So I jump in the passenger seat. We riding. When we were riding in the median to our left, we ride past the police. Police pull out. So I look, as soon as police pull out, I look at the speed pedometer. I'm like, you speeding? She's like, no, I'm doing speed limit. I ain't doing no speed limit. I'm like, all right, cool. So I ain't thinking nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, everything gonna be straight. So as we're going another mile, we come up on another police. That police get behind the first police. So my mama always told me, if there's 2 polices, somebody going to jail. So I said, golly. I said, man, you sure you ain't speeding, man? She like, I'm sure. I promise you I ain't been doing nothing. So I'm like, all right, so you ain't been weaving and then? She like, no. So when the 2 polices are behind us, we come up, there's 2 more other polices. They hit the lights. Like, soon as we get to them 2 polices, they hit the lights. The people in the back hit the lights. So we pull over. They don't even go to her side of the vehicle. They come straight to my side of the vehicle. They're like, hey, what's your name? So I give them my brother's name once again, y'all. Like, this is the brother that I use. I know his SS number. I use him because I know he's staying in the clear. You know, it's like, I know he don't do no dirt. So I use him. Boom. They say, you sure that's your name? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it's my name. So they go back. They run it. They're like, it's not coming up as nobody. I'm like, it's not coming up as nobody. I know this is a lie because my brother in the Coast Guard. Like, what you mean it's not coming up nobody? Like, that's a lie. So, boom, I'm like, try to run it again. He like, what's the numbers again? I give him the numbers again, give him the birthday again, give him the full name again. He like, I'll be back. So it's still 3 other police outside the car. So he comes back. He like, look. He like, I know your name Byron. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I know your name Byron. And if you continue to lie to me, I'm going to get you for giving false information. So I'm like, dang, how do this man know my name Byron? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do he know this? So I'm like, man, all right, my name Byron. He like, yeah, your name Byron Clay. You know what I'm saying? He like, go ahead and step out the vehicle. So I'm like, all right. So I step out the vehicle. He like, you know, you a fugitive of justice from Georgia. I'm like, yeah, I know that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm smoking a cigarette. They let me hit my cigarette. I throw the cigarette out. They put my hand behind my back. They lock me up. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, she's driving on a suspended license. There's a pum in the car in her name because she had a license to carry. But they don't ask her for her license, nothing like that. Like, I'm in the back seat. These folks let her go. Like, she took off. So I'm like, dang. Now, I'm not really thinking into it until I got to the county jail. I get to the county jail, my mind go to plot. And I'm like, how did them folks know where I was? Like, so I'm like, how them folks knew where I was? You know what I'm saying? Like, how ain't nobody know I was with her? Like, how did they just pull this vehicle? So I'm thinking, and every time I'm thinking, it's coming right back to her. I'm like, she has something to do with this. But I'm like, I know she gonna lie about it, so how can I get it up out of her? So I tell a lie. She comes to see me. So I come in that mug, I'm a mean mug. I'm a mean mug. I get the phone, I'm like, it's right here. She like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I got a question for you. You know what I'm saying? I said, why is your name is in my motion of discovery as a witness for the DA? She like, what? I said, man, you heard what I just said. I said, ain't no way you just ain't heard me. I said, you heard what I said. I said, your name is in my motion of discovery as a witness for the state. So she paused. She looking all around. She started crying. Bing. I already knew that. I said, go ahead and tell me. I said, Candace, tell me what's going on. Like, what happened? She like, man, like, I couldn't deal with you being with other women and being out there and leaving me and your daughter by ourselves. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, them folks messed around there and they called. She say, okay, her story is they called her phone. The so-called detectives them called her phone, told her, say, look, we know that you're with ATL, aka Byron Clay. We're trying to apprehend him. We don't want you, but we want him. Because they never could get me for, like, they used to try to set me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they used to try to get people to wear wires and all type of stuff. But I told y'all, like, I either stayed in rental cars or I stayed in different cars. I never kept nothing at the same spot. Like, I was just maneuvering around. Only people that can figure out where I was her. Like, the only people that knew when I moved was her. You know what I'm saying? So they could never catch me. That's how you knew my name was ATL. But they never could set me up on a sales transaction, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, look, we know he with you. You know what I'm saying? We've been told by numerous of people he with you, and we just need your help getting him. I said, yeah. She's like, yeah, so I met the man at Winn-Dixie, and he told me to have it set up for 11 o'clock. I said, so you tell me all this whole time, me coming to keep my daughter and all this, me coming to keep my daughter and all this was a setup? She's like, I'm sorry. I just wanted you back. Like, I just wanted you back. I just wanted the real you back. I say, so how you figure this got me back? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just snitched on me. Like, you just got me locked up. You feel me? So, the charges in Nassau County, they really didn't have nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? So they transferred me to Waycross County Jail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in Waycross County Jail. I'm facing some more charges up there, you know what I'm saying, like some narcotic sales and things like that, plus the violation of probation again, you know what I'm saying? And, oh yeah, also another failure to register. So I'm looking at some crazy time. They offering 10 years off the muscle. So I'm like, God, man, like I'm locked up and situation critical. Now I'm going to stop right there. Because I got to go charge his phone, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be back in the story time again. But I'm going to charge this phone. For those of y'all that want to help, want to donate, the cash tag is posted. I'm going to try to come back. You know what I'm saying? Later on, I might be over there like by Advantage healthcare system using their Wi-Fi. I'll come back. But I'm going to go charge this phone for a little bit as I can. You know what I'm saying? Before this library closes. And sis, thank you so much for the gift. I'll be back and we'll get into, like, I guess we'll say part 3 of the story. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be back.